Hey everyone, hope you're feeling better, Jason. If I had gotten a box full of used books, I'd definitely be feeling better. So what I want to talk about today is this idea of distributed computing, or as I like to think about it, crowdsourced computing. The idea of having a bunch of computers networked together to use their combined forces to get things done. Today, it's going to be in relation to this project going on out of Stanford University. So distributed computing means running the same program or software on a bunch of computers to work towards the same goals that a single computer can't do unless it wanted to take a few hundred years to try to do it, which is a little too slow for science right now. So the project going on at Stanford is called Folding at Home and has to do with protein folding. Sidebar for protein folding. So if you don't know, proteins are kind of the little tools or machines that are going on inside your body. They kind of help make things run properly and, keeping you alive, all that good stuff. And the idea of protein folding is how a protein comes into existence. It starts as kind of like this long random coil, and it gets all folded up, and depending on how it folds, determines kind of its use or life mission, I guess, as a protein. It has a mission. But if protein misfolds, there are a few serious repercussions that can come from this, such as Alzheimer's, Huntington's, and a few cancers. So the idea of this project is to figure out what were these misfolds or the steps that a protein took. What's the outcome? What is this dangerous protein? And then, from there, find a cure. So you have all these computers networked together, they're all running the software, they're all folding proteins, trying to come up with good proteins, bad proteins, any kind of protein that can be imagined, pretty much. So you still with me? Because I have it running on my desktop, and I'm going to try to show it to you. My desktop is the humming you can hear in the background. Maybe? Hopefully you can't. My desktop thinks it's a jet engine. So this is what my computer is currently doing. We've got some information on what percentage it's at, about... I'm not really sure what other things mean. Core, project, got my name, got my status. So it's just, proteins, hanging out, folding, moving back and forth. So it just kind of sits there moving around. But, it's a fun viewer. You can turn the protein, make it spin like crazy. And it's like, oh, how do I make it stop? And you can make it look different by making it smaller, or smaller, and then back to normal. And I hope it will stop spinning at some point because it's making me a little nauseous. So yeah, as you can see, my computer is doing science right now. I'm at about 2.64%, and I'm going to leave it on while I'm at work tonight, and I'll come back and give you guys an update, and you can see maybe how long this process is going to take. It's been running for about an hour and a half since this morning. I'm going to guess it should be at maybe 60% when I get back from work tonight, which is 12 hours from now. But you guys, if you don't think that your computer is working to its full potential, I would recommend install this, get involved, do science, find cures. It's a good use of your computer's time, really. So as I feared, my desktop shut itself off at some point while I was at work, so I'm not sure how long it's actually been running for anymore, but it picked itself back up, and we're now sitting at about 16.72%.